There we go. So today I just picked some random websites. Well, they're not really random. I kind of stole all of them from what other people were doing, and I decided that we may want to take a look at some of these. So the first here is it normal? Now,
No.
this,
The answer is no.
and so we're gonna look at some of these posts here because why
I
not?
like to smell my own farts. That's not really weird.
Oh,
Everyone
Jeans
does
joined.
that.
Jeans is
Hey,
here.
Jeans.
All right,
Hello,
let's see.
Jeans.
Let's see. Helping with my niece or with Potbelly. Oh, yeah, this one's the one I saw earlier. There's one
You
guy.
are in a Pringle can. A couple times I've
Sorry about
thought
that.
that I was a Pringle in a can, just lying in a Pringle can, doing what Pringles do. But I always snap back to reality so quick. But then I get suicidal thoughts because honestly, all I want to be is a Pringle. I want to live life in the style of a Pringle. They are perfect in every aspect. I made love to Mrs.
Goody good.
Pringles in my dreams. God, I want to
Mr.
be a Pringle
Pringle
so
is
bad.
ready to mingle.
Don't you?
All right, is
Mr.
this
Pringle
normal?
is just ready to mingle.
Yeah, totally. Everyone wants to
Mm,
be a Pringle.
ah,
Everybody wants to rule the world.
darn it. Oh well. Okay,
No,
this is just disgusting right here. This is
it is
No,
not normal,
no,
man.
no.
It is
that's
not
This is
disgusting.
not
normal,
okay.
honey.
I love my fish. Ooh, what's this?
Please,
No, that.
no.
Secret
Oh
romance.
my.
Ooh.
Poor fish.
I love
It's
my
probably a
fish. I have
goldfish
a
too,
fish
and
and I
those
love her
guys
so
are
much. I put her.
detailed.
I put water in my mouth and let it swim around.
This
What?
is probably a copy pasta, I hope to God.
Yes. Evil with eBay. Sometimes I go on eBay and bid like $1,000 on something just so the other bidders don't get what they want, and then I never pay for the item.
That's just a
Oh,
dick
you
move.
genius cock.
I really love doing this with Oh my goodness.
Oh
It
no.
got
Oh, the
lost in the
mad
mail.
lad.
What a guy. Oh, we gotta read this. This is actually pretty funny. This was written by a bot.
Like,
So this book here. You wanna read it or want me to
So,
read it?
Either way,
Ooh, chapter 13. The Handsome One. The castle ground snarled with a wave of magically magnified wind. The sky outside was a great black
getting
ceiling,
fed.
which was full of blood. The only sound drifting from Hagrid's hut was the disdainful streaks of his own furniture. Magic.
This is
It was something.
familiar. I might have read this before.
Yeah, because Suit House did a video on it. I thought I take my take on this thing. That Harry
Hmm.
Potter thought it was very good.
we copying a.
Leathery sheets of rain lashed at Harry's ghost as he walked across the ground towards the castle. Ron was standing there, doing a kind of frenzied tap dance. He saw Harry and immediately began to eat Hermione's family.
Ron, no.
Ron's Ron shirt was just as bad as Ron himself. If you two can't clump happily, I'm gonna get aggressive, confessed the reasonable Hermione, which is not reasonable at all. What
Should I
about
read the
Ron?
next page?
Yeah, you can read the next page.
Alright, should I use a voice mod or just do it like this?
Uh, go with whatever you think would work best.
Alright. What about Ron magic? Offered Ron. To Harry, Ron was a loud, slow, and soft bird. Harry did not like to think about birds. Death Eaters are on top of the castle, Ron bleated of quivering. Ron was going to be spiders. He just was. He wasn't proud of that, but it was going to be hard to not have spiders all over his body when after all's all said and done. Look, said Hermione. Obviously, there are loads of Death Eaters in the castle. Let's listen in on their meetings. The three complete friends zapped onto the landing outside the door to the castle. Wait, you moved it.
Yeah, sure,
There we
sure.
go. Castle
Yeah, it's
roof.
like here.
They almost legged it, but witches are not climbing. Ron looked at the doorknob and then looked at Hermione with searing pain. I think it's closed, he noticed. Locked, said Mr. Staircase. The shabby road ghost. They looked at the door, screaming about how closed it was, and asking it to be replaced with a small orb. The password was Beef
Beef
Woman! Hermione cried.
Oh my
Harry,
goodness.
Ron, and Hermione quietly stood behind a circle of Death Eaters and looked bad.
Oh yeah, they look
I
bad.
think it's
It's
okay if you
horrible.
like me, said one Death Eater. Thank you very much, replied the other. The first Death Eater confidently leaned forward and planted a kiss on his chin. Oh, well done, said the second as his friend stepped back again. All the other Death Eaters clapped politely. Then they all took a few minutes to go over the plan to get rid of Harry's magic.
Ooh, Harry could tell that Voldemort was standing right behind him. He felt a great
Omayo
overreaction.
Moshindiru.
Indeed, Harry tore his eyes from his head and threw them into the forest. Voldemort raised his eyebrows at Harry, who could not see anything at the moment. Voldemort, you are a very bad and mean wizard, Harry savagely said. Hermione nodded encouragingly. The tall Death Eater was wearing a shirt that said, Hermione has forgotten how to dance. And so, and so Hermione dipped his face in mud.
That's
Ron
rude.
threw a wand at Voldemort and everyone applauded. Ron smiled. Ron reached for his wand slowly. Ron's the handsome one, muttered Harry as he reluctantly reached for his. They cast a spell or two, and just a green light shot out of the Death Eater's head. Ron flinched. Not so handsome now, thought Harry as he dipped Hermione in hot sauce. Alright, man. The Death Eaters were dead
Kinky.
now, and Harry was hungrier than he had ever been. The great hall was filled with incredible moaning chandeliers. Okay.
Not the moon and chandelier.
And a large librarian who had decorated the sinks with books about masonry. Mountains of
No.
mice exploded. Several long pumpkins fell out of Miss McGonagall. Fell out of McGonagall. Dumbledore's hair scooted next to Hermione as Dumbledore arrived at school. The pig of Hufflepuff pulsed like a large bullfrog. Dumbledore smiled at it and placed his hand on its head. You're Hagrid now.
Okay. We're the only people who matter. He's never going to get rid of us. Harry, Hermione, and Ron said in a chorus. The floor of the castle seemed to be a large pile of magic. The Dursleys had never been to the castle, and they were not about to come there in Harry Potter and the portrait of what looked like a pile of ash. Harry looked around and then fell through the spiritual staircase for the rest of the summer. I'm Harry Potter, he began yelling. The dark arts better be worried.
Aye, aye, aye. Look what we found. We
Please,
got a
no.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure furry roleplay. We're gonna take a look at
Please,
this.
no.
The year is 2004. The world's in
I
pretty good
beg
shape
you.
for what it's worth, but in reality, a dangerous team of Standard Sky is targeted for a hefty bounty. We got Elijah
This is
Red Whitecross,
painful.
who's a rabbit with an ability of puncture-based dehydration. Daryl and Red were making their way down the alley. These two had met up and decided to return what the contract had been given to them. This does not feel JoJo's at all.
No, it
It
doesn't. It
may
feels like a freaking noir comic about detectives fucking each other.
This is a pretty bad fanfiction.
Please, no. This is physically painful. Please,
Amongst these
stop.
armies was the Red Army. Ooh, ooh, scary, scary, scary,
Wait,
scary.
are they straight up Nazis now?
Yes,
Have you not seen Nazi furries? Jesus Christ.
I have. I just hate it. Physically repulsing.
Lord
yes.
save Lord save us from the Nazi furries.
Can we just King Crimson this part?
Ooh, shall we, bastard? Ooh,
Can
ay,
you
ay, ay.
I
not?
have
Nope.
Cleaning up around the mansion.
Where's that
Oh, oh. I slowly descended down the stairs. With a smirk, Dio brought his lips to mine. Oh my goodness, what is this? So, in conclusion, what have we learned from this? What have we learned about the JoJo community?
Gay.
Yes.
It, it
Again,
is.
very gay.
Also, not
Wait,
very safe
wait,
for work.